There are so many things. God has been gracious time and again, time and again. So today I want to speak about something that is very close, it's very recent, and so it's very fresh in my mind on how God has worked in our lives. So from the moment Shruti got pregnant, we have been praying for Hannah. We have been praying for a normal delivery. We have been praying that she'll be healthy, there'll be no complications to the mother or the baby. And so every day we would do that. When she was in her third month, I got a job in Bangalore, and then we prayed about it and I moved here. So even though during this time it was our desire that I could spend time with Shruti, taking care of her, and it did not work out that way. I came here and then finally during the delivery I took a leave of around 15 days. And we planned the timings that that if we go this time and 1 week before and after, so that the delivery can happen in Mumbai during my vacation. And we go there and she's not having any pains for the delivery. And the doctor gave a date. We waited till that date. It did not happen. And we waited further. We extended further. So things are going ahead. And we're still praying all the time that Lord, everything be in your control. And we get her admitted to the hospital, and she's suffering. I can see her is suffering with pain, and it's a time I cannot do anything about it. The only thing I could do is just pray to God and depend upon Him that things will go well. And my family is there. During the night, though, I was the only one who could stay in the hospital. The family had to go back. And around 12 o'clock in the night, the doctor comes and they tell us that a normal delivery is not possible. They did a test and it has to be a cesarean. And you've got about 20 minutes to decide. And if you don't decide within that time, then it's all on you. It's a risk you have to take. And during that time, me and my wife, we are alone. We have been, see, all this time we have been praying, and there was absolutely no doubt that this would be a normal delivery, because we're speaking in faith, and everything that everyone suggested, that she should walk the stairs, she should do this, she should do that, all of these things we'll be doing. And during that time, it was like a complete betrayal of sorts. And I don't know about Shruti, I was angry at God. As in, how could this happen? Why to us? And still, we had absolutely no option. We called immediately to my family. We prayed over it, and we went ahead with the procedure. And as soon as the operation was done, I had a beautiful Hannah into my arms, and it was a time where there is extreme joy and extreme fear of what will happen to Shruti, and she's not yet back. And your emotions are running high and low, and it's all in one time. And then they release Shruti from the operation theatre, and she's coming out, and she's half conscious. She's feeling extremely cold, and she wants water. And the doctor has strictly said that you cannot give her water because of the stitches, and she'll not be able to digest and other things. And I can see her, she's like turned the fan off, it's so cold, and the fans are already off. And I cannot do anything about it. It was such an extreme, intense moment that I'm feeling what will happen to Shruti, will she be safe or not after this operation. And somehow I blamed the doctors, I blamed the hospital, I blamed everyone why things are going bad. And even during those times, there's only one thing I could do. We could not do anything during those times. When he was totally helpless, I could just pray to God. That Lord, at the same time, I'm angry at Him also. Okay? I'm angry at God that this did not turn out normal, this did not turn out as we planned. And I'm praying to Him also, because He's the only one I have. He can only provide me comfort. Today when we were singing the songs, what a friend we have in Jesus, and then the last one, the first verses were similar to what I was going through. And then This was a time where we already have a lot of loans, and our finances are low, and the procedure from normal, when you go to cesarean, the price goes 3 times more, 4 times more, and the doctor said that your insurance will cover only part of it, and then you have to cover. So there is a financial struggle. So all of this running in my hand. I'm happy. We've got a daughter. She's healthy. Everything is well. Shruti cannot do anything. She's on the bed. She can hardly speak. She's in pain, and the finances are crumbling. And all of this time, I could do only one thing. I can just depend upon God. And every time I pray, sir, during those times, I would pray like every 15 minutes I'm praying. That is the only thing I do. I've never prayed as much in my life till in those days in the hospital. Every 15 minutes I'm just praying, God, be in control. You are in control. I trust in you. And I found this peace that goes over you. Of course, it is very difficult to be in peace during that time because you've got a storm throughout you, and then you're in the center, and then you're praying, and then He gives you peace. I'll be in control. I'll take care. I'll take care. And then slowly I see that Shruti is becoming better. The hospitals who were charging so much of money, I talked to my insurance agent, and he says, okay, we'll talk to the hospital that all of it will be covered within the insurance bound and other things. And things slowly start moving towards normalcy. And I don't know if everyone has that experience. Maybe everyone does. And for me it was intense because that was the first time in life I went through so much crisis. And God was there. He was there. He was there during that time. During all of it, He was there. He was holding my hands. And I realized that God does not promise us that you will not go through any trouble. But He also promises us that throughout every trouble, I am there with you. I will never leave you. I will not forsake you. Today morning, last few days, Hannah is not feeling well. The day before yesterday, she had a fever of 99, and then we waited. The next day it was 100. We took her to the doctor. We started her medications. Yesterday night it was 102, and today morning also it was 102. And I was thinking, what do we do? Like maybe Shruti and Hannah can skip church, stay at home, take care of the baby so that she will get rest. And there's something that Shruti told me which really was like a bulb that blew. She's like, when we submit our lives to this ministry, okay, we know that the devil is going to attack us. Pastor Luke actually warned us multiple times that things like this, so as you are participating in a ministry, things like this may happen. The question is, what do you do about it? And then we said, okay, let's just pray, take a step of faith, let's come to church and we'll see what happens. Okay, and now I see she's being naughty, she's throwing things around, and even though normally I would be angry that why she's doing it, just stay, don't disturb anyone. And today I'm very happy that she's doing that because she seems normal. When she's sick, she's just lying there doing nothing, crying. And now when she's throwing things around, I feel happy because we are in God's home. This is our family, and God is in control. And she's not having a temperature right now, and this is so amazing. And I just want to encourage the church that it's not that we will not have difficult times. As long as we are in this earth, in this fallen earth, we'll have sickness, we'll have poverty, we'll have things going wrong, things out of our hands, things out of our control, and these things will keep on happening. But amidst all of this, we have a greater hope. We have a hope that our God is good, our God is big, our God is greater than all of this mess, and He's with us. And this is not the end. We know Jesus is resurrected. We know He's coming back. We know we are going back to Him, and there is so much of joy ahead in store of us. I just want to encourage the church that through difficult times we should not give up hope, but we should just depend upon God throughout in every way that we can.